예, 오늘 뭐 연보성 선수의 컨디션도 비록 패자조이긴 합니다만은 나쁘지는 않았다 이렇게 볼 수가 있기 때문에 또 치열한 경기 나오지 않을까 생각이 되네요.
네, 서킷 브레이커인데 여러분 오래 기다리셨습니다. 김현수 연보성 선수의 경기입니다. 가보도록 하죠.
Oh, whoa, we're starting! Oh my god! I'm sorry. Alright.
자, 경기 시작됐습니다.
It is now the losers match, ladies and gentlemen, between C and Modesty. We have 2 games left of the group, which has been amazing so far. And I think we'll still be amazing. Because C is amazing at TVZ, and normally I would rate him far above Modesty. However, Modesty played a fantastic ZVT in the round of 32, and I believe got out of, that was in the winners match, so he actually 2-0'd his group in the round of 32. I could be wrong on this, but not only did he win that game, but it was a ZVT. I believe was it against Piano or some. It was against some good Terran, and he did a really awesome build on this map where he went basically Mutaling straight into Guardians, like Mass Guardians, and just completely owned his opponent. I think it was a 2-edge open Muta opening as well. So it was really cool. But that was in vertical spawns though, where it's a little bit easier to do that. I think it's a little bit trickier here in cross positions, but we shall see what happens. But yes, I think this will be very exciting. Okay, apparently it was against Sock. Close enough. And yeah, another good thing is that there's no Protoss here, so we will have a nice balanced game at least. It'll be fair. It's good. It's good. Anyway, we got a 12 hatch. Standard. Notice that the first Overlord, of course, went to Scout to the bottom left instead of Scout vertically, because that would be it's better to send your first Overlord to the further away natural in this matchup. What? CC first? Who do you think you are, C? Flash? Anyway, yeah, so the Overlord's better to go to the farther away natural, because the close natural you can easily go to anytime you want, and the farther away one you can't, because they'll be Marines. It's good stuff. It makes sense. And we got a command center. It's in the main base. See, I guess that's the difference. See, if he was flashy, we just put it at the natural. Be like, yep, I don't care. But he didn't. Oh, sorry, I should fix the overlay. That's my bad. My bad. Was totally unprepared. Hey, fixed. Okay, so the drone is going to start harassing this little SCV guy. Ooh, nice little block here. Man, look at this SCV micro. C, clearly a fan of the SCV football, as we've already established. Yeah, he's gonna run away now, so let's see what Modesty's response is gonna be. I think he'll be able to build his pool already, so he can't do like an awesome 3-hatch before pool. In fact, he's going for 2-hatch, so he is in fact gonna go 2-hatch Muta. He might just do the same strategy actually. I think cross mode you can still do it. The bridges at the natural actually really help in the strategy, because if they make it like, if you just hang back a little bit, it's really hard for the Marines to run under your Guardians. So you can kind of just like morph them just outside the bridges, or just like behind the natural in the open space, and there's not quite as much room for the Marines to run around. Anyway. Hey, first person view. Woohoo! Look at that APM.
왜냐하면 넘어갈 때 저렇게 이제 CG가 들어오는 거는
Man, this is so cool.
MSL에서
They've got like the whole legit FPV thing again.
아니 이런
Just like the old times with the real Pro League.
높은 뭔가 그 중계 퀄리티를
It looks a little bit weird though when they change back to the regular view and it's all zoomed out. Because obviously the players are just using the regular 4:3 view.
그렇습니다.
Anyway, so I guess if he is gonna get blocked, I don't know if he can tell from the second gas timing whether that was a 2-hatch or not. I think maybe with a 3-hatch the second gas would have been done there yet? I'm not sure. Maybe it would have. Maybe it would have. Anyway, Modesty meanwhile has got the 3 o'clock hatchery as well. So he's not just gonna go completely all in, you know, with 2-hatch Muta. He is already planning the transition, so just gonna try and do a bit of damage with this, but probably gonna go for switch into lurkers. Well, I say that, normally I think in this situation, if you were not doing that crazy Guardian thing, you would just switch into lurkers fairly quickly if you're getting this third base. At least that's what Eonzerg does, and I like Eonzerg, so that's what he does, but I don't know. I can't actually remember exactly what happened in that game where he went Guardians. I don't remember how it opened, really, besides that it was 2-hatch Muta. So he could just be doing the same strategy.
일단은 김현우 선수 입장에서는 컨셉을 확실하게 좀 잡아야 될 것 같아요. 예, 뮤탈로 피해를 많이 줄 것인지 적당히 뮤탈을 생산하면서 럴커로 빠른 전환을 할 것인지.
그렇죠. 뮤탈을 쓰는 척, 그러니까
So the Mutas are flying out.
이후에 뭐 디파일러라든가
Gonna do some damage. He's gonna have to do a little bit of damage at least since he did go 2-hatch. But that's fine, there's plenty of opportunity to harass behind the natural there. Not so much in the main, but that's okay. And it looks like we've got some anti-muted defenses all ready to go as well. So the second turret not quite done in the top of the main, but that's okay. Green's gonna ward it away. And it doesn't look like there's too much of an opening here in the main. I think you should just go back behind the natural and start picking off some SCVs. In his game against Sock, he was very aggressive with the initial 2-hatch Muta. I thought at the beginning it was a bit too aggressive, but it did work out in the end. And here we go, he's going back behind the natural. As I said, nice little juicy area right here to pick off some SCVs. Yep, 2 down. 3 down. 4 down. Hey! Easy peasy. Meanwhile, the third gas looks like it's been taken straight away at the 3 o'clock. Which makes me suspect he may very well be going for the Guardian thing. Be very gas heavy to rush the Hive and just go mass Guardians. There we go.
다리 쪽으로 가면 안 됩니다. 이 언덕 지역 쪽으로 가도 안 돼요.
Really wish they would give us a shot of the Zerg's main again. I'm pretty sure he would have planted a tech building by now to tell us what he's doing. Oh, losing a Muta right there. And looks like it's an Evo and nothing else. Yes, so I think he's... Actually, is this just going to be regular Crazy Zerg? Because I don't think you need an Evo if you're doing the Guardian thing, right? I think he's actually going Crazy Zerg, so I think he's getting +1 ground carapace in that Evolution Chamber. And Crazy Zerg, of course, means you go Muta Ling straight into Hive, into Ultra Ling, with really fast carapace upgrades to take advantage of the Ultra +2 bonus. So you get like +5 carapace Ultras ridiculously fast, and then just basically run over the Terran. I think that might be what he's doing here, considering maybe it's partly related to the positions again. So a little bit harder or a little bit trickier to use Guardians in these positions, but you know with Ultra Ling you have a lot of space on the map, and they're very quite nimble. So I don't know, maybe that's better. Maybe he has more time, I guess, before the Terran can get to his base. No, it is a Hydrogen. Well, I guess I'll just continue being wrong as usual, and that'll be fantastic. Huh. Alright, well, he's just doing the boring old normal transition then. Man, I was so hoping he'd go for the fast Hive again. I'm basically assuming he was. Just to be clear, by the way, this is what you're going to see in the majority of games. The fast Guardians or fast Ultra Ling thing is not very common. In fact, doing the Crazy Zerg strategy seems to be more popular when you're behind. Like, oftentimes when Zergs get their third base sniped off really early, they'll just go straight Ultra Ling to try and come back that way, and I've seen it work amazingly a couple of times, but that's not happening here. We do actually have +1 carapace for the
공격도 오고 있고
for the mutas.
지역을 막아내기 힘들어
But,
보이는데요.
you know, they're still having a difficult time with these Marines. And this base, I'm pretty sure, is going to fall here. There are a lot of Marines coming out for C. The Muta Micro of Modesty just wasn't quite enough. And he also didn't make any lings to help him do like a big attack on the ground. He was relying on these Hydras and the Lurkers getting out in time. But that's not happening, as you can see. So I think Modesty is just going to die right here. Even if he doesn't die completely, the Hatchery is going to fall. He's lost almost all his Mutas. And this was just kind of a failed strategy. His Muta Micro needed to be a little bit better there, I think, for this to work. Yeah, there goes the hatchery. I don't think he can even kill this Marine force. Oh yeah, plus one Marines. Oh, they might even grab another Muta. Not quite gonna grab that Muta. So, Modesty is effectively dead. He'd have to play... I mean, even if he played brilliantly, if C doesn't mess up, I still don't think he can win. C would have to make like a colossal mistake. He'd have to just like suicide his entire army onto Lurkers right now or something. Maybe do that a couple times and then Modesty can win. But it's a bit too hard. I guess another part of the problem was that that C went for the 14cc and kind of got away with it. Like Modesty wasn't able to punish that at all. And so C was already in good position by the time the Mutas came over. And C has even got a Valkyrie here. Just to take it home. Anyway, this is about it. I guess this was the expected result here. Maybe I gave Modesty a bit too much credit after his win against Sock. But, you know, C is a master of TVZ, so yeah. Instant kill on the Lurkers. GG from Modesty. And C takes the loser's match very, very easily there against Modesty. And we'll go on to the final match for a rematch against Movie. This is actually looking very reminiscent of the round of 30.